Today, hubby and I are actually visiting Rockbottom Discount Warehouse. It is on the older side. I have been in here a couple of times just recently. We always used to go around this store. It is on the older side. That's only because this was going long before we had like the 99p store, Poundworld and Poundland, and this is still going. So it is on the other side of town, but it was just nice to go and visit. They had some lovely mugs. I specifically liked this one, back to front hen, and you can see it's got the front, and then on the reverse it's got the back side of the hen. Some lovely mugs, reasonably priced. You can get almost anything and everything from here. Then you've got the Kilner jars in the different sizes. Now this one I thought was a really good price. And then they have the next size down, which I understand was $4.99. And I think the larger one was $6.99, and I think this was a good price. I am very tempted to go back and get these in the different sizes because I just like the look of them with all your flour, sugar and baking goods in. They had bathroom stuff, DIY, car, for your bike, or your toiletries, your food, and cleaning products. And some of the items, especially when you look at the biscuits and some of the cleaning products, they actually can run cheaper than going to Poundland. So it's just something that possibly I will keep an eye on the prices and maybe make a trip here maybe once a month or once every couple of months. Now this box was $9.99, and you will find it in my haul because I did purchase it. And that is because I was still waiting to put my Easter and spring decor up in the loft. So it had to be a certain size to hold the rabbit plus go in the loft access as well. A large range of plasticware, storage boxes for any of your needs. Then they had colouring books, a small selection of toys, art products. I don't show it in this video, but there is an upstairs that deals with curtain poles, curtains, bedding, towels, rugs, all sorts of things like that. So this is another place that I did actually see a rug in, but I haven't purchased that yet. I'm still on the lookout, but this comes very close to the rug that I've seen here. And again, as I said, they had quite a lot of art pieces that were actually reasonable and to keep both adults and children occupied. Like I said, some of the items I felt were the same price as Poundland, but other times I feel the prices were better off because very often you get a lot of items that are $2 and $3 for £1, which is good value. Sometimes also it's one of those stores that they will put on in big letters when something is close to expiring, coming to the best end date, and they will sell it off. Again, 2 or 3 products for £1, especially if you know that you're going to eat them up pretty quickly. They're still in date, but just getting close to the expiry date. Again, they had some amazing candles, and I just love how this one looked. I didn't actually smell any of them, and I don't know how they burn, but again, I thought they were good value. And look at this big candle. That is really big. That's the sort of thing I possibly will purchase to put in my large lantern in the lounge. Like I said, a lot of cleaning products, and some of those were actually below £1. Again, it is an older store, but I think sometimes it's nice to go on a little treasure hunt around these different stores and see what is available. Alright, I'm just about to share my small haul I got from Rockbottom. I got everything off my list that I wanted to get from this store, which I was really happy about. So again, I've mentioned this a few times, I do have a wish list on things I wish to purchase. First one is I managed to get this big box. This was actually 9.99, and it's a really big one. This is so I can put the rest of my Easter decor up in the loft, because I've got that big rabbit, and I've now received back all the Easter baskets and the extra eggs and things that went out to relatives. So I've now got plenty of storage to actually pack that up. Something else we needed. This is the sort of thing we normally find at the seaside, I must admit, but we're not going to the coast anytime in the near future, so I thought we'll get these while we could. We've got the folding aluminium sunshade. This was $2.99. Just because, especially with Big Red and getting out any length of time, it does get hot. And then we needed a pair of folding sunshades. These were also $2.99. I want to get more of a kiddie one eventually, but we've got these for the time being, because our granddaughter will be travelling with us off and on, so we needed something immediately. I then got this really large plastic tub, and it almost looks like wood, but it's actually plastic. This was one of the largest ones. This was $9.99. No, this was $6.99. This wasn't the original one I was going for. There was another one, but we decided we liked this better, because the one that was $9.99, it was roughly the same size, but it had handles. When me and hubby were discussing it, we preferred this one because it did look more like a barrel. And then with this one, we managed to get the smaller one, which was $2.99. They only had the one. If they had more than one, I would have bought it. So these are for a back garden. So that is my small haul. Again, I was really happy because it's a few more items off my wish list. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.